Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Crystal Empress 33. My name's Crystal, and I've got your, damn, that's 3 cards, your weekly message. And I will say, based on what I just saw on these cards, quickly, there is a shift in the energy, and I'm doing this like 2 weeks out, so this is going to be forward thinking by the time you see it, but there's been a shift in the energy because I've been doing all the readings pretty much at once, or 2 big chunks for the week. And I'm finding, even with different decks, different scenarios, the energy's really kind of the same about people needing to let go and stagnation happening because there's a lack of confidence. Maybe you think you're confident, but when it comes to trying new things, there's a lack of confidence, and that's more of an emotional choice at that point, because you are not going to be perfect at something that's brand new when you start, and perfection is really an illusion, like Abraham would say, you can't get it wrong because you never get it done. Well, it's because, you die, you come back, you die, you come back, you die, you come back. And that's what they're saying here. It's like, quit being so hard on yourself. There's something holding you back, and they're telling me right now, it's like you have unnecessary worry based on fear of not being good enough, lack of confidence. Because you've got the Devil card, and then it goes to, like, you don't need to do that. If you're somebody who self-medicates just to kind of deal with the pressure, it's like the source is pressuring you, and I'm going to say pressure with you, Aquarius. Source is pressuring you, like being in a pressure cooker right now, making you really uncomfortable to the point where you have to go forward into something new, because if you don't, then you get stuck. It's like some self-medication going on here, because there's a fear, there's a lack of self-confidence, and it's okay to admit that. Just because you like the way your hair looks for the day, or you're wearing a good outfit, doesn't mean you're confident. This is an emotional decision about choosing yourself, regardless if you think you're good at it or not, and going after it because Source said, if Source has told you that this is what you should do, or that this is going to benefit you, then they see the result of that. They're not telling you and then waiting 2 years and going, oh, you know what, I think we were wrong, shit. No, they're telling you these things because they can see, it's already manifested in the 5D. They can see how successful you are at something. They're not telling you this stuff because they want you to try it and see if you like it. They're wanting you to do this because they see how highly successful you are at it. You don't see it yet. And that's what Source wants to, that's the message that Source is really wanting to hone in on here with you, Aquarius. There's a better way for you to do this. And it's literally the thing that seems the most menial or insignificant for you is the most significant thing. So taking that time to sit down and doodle, or taking that doodle, like what turns out to be a doodle, turns out to be a masterpiece in the end. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. You're new at it. Who fucking cares? Who cares if you're new? Just go after it. Go balls to the wall after your dream. And now they're getting kind of like, you know what? It's time. And I don't mean to sound bitchy or angry, but the energy's picking up quite a bit. And it's like, this is the time to go after it. You have an opportunity before the end of the year, actually the end of October. The end of October, Aquarius. You have an opportunity to bring something in that's magical for you. Something you didn't know would actually ever manifest. It's just been a dream, and it's been a dream for a while. But it has the ability to manifest by the end of October. But it takes you putting in the actual work towards this, no matter how small and insignificant. That's the thing that's hanging you up. You think there has to be some end result or masterpiece for this big dream to come in, and there doesn't. And I'm going to cry because they're saying there's just too much pressure on yourself. You've got too much pressure on yourself. And that pressure that you're feeling is pressure that you've learned through your parents, and you don't even realize it. 444 on the clock. My left ear's ringing. Could be a mother. But that's what I mean. There's just this pressure. And this pressure that you feel is unfounded. This pressure that you feel It's because you felt pressured as a child to perform in school, to sit down and do worksheets for 8 hours a day, to come home and do your homework, to set the table, to do the dishes, to do pressure, 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 is what I'm hearing. And you've got this pattern of belief and behavior, and you're putting that same pressure from the old belief system onto this new dream. And they, don't cry. It's like somebody's family members coming through and they're just saying you are fucking brilliant. Okay, you're brilliant. And they're sorry that they weren't there for you the way that they now know you needed. Now that they're past, there's family members that have passed, and they can see how they contributed to your lack of self-confidence, your pressure, you struggling to start something new. They feel that, they see that, and they're trying to help you on the other side, but you're not doing it here. It's like you're self-medicating, you're doing things to keep you feeling good in your current circumstance, but they want you to change how you work in your current circumstance to get you out of the circumstance. They don't want you self-medicating to stay in the shitty shit. They want you to start making the progress, no matter how small. They want you to start making that shift so that you can shift your reality. You go from the shitty shit to the fun shit, right? And I don't even want to call it shit up here, to the fun stuff, to the fun, to the dreams. And that's what they're giving me. Because you're not seeing, with the hangman here clarified with the moon, they're giving you this opportunity to improve your life. You don't have all the answers, but they are giving you the answers that you need right now. You don't need to be a master or really good at whatever it is they're asking you to do in order for something to come in beautiful for you by the end of October. I shit you not. It's time for you to make a decision. Be clear about what it is you want. And take action. And I'm also getting, there's two cards here that talk about a need for detox. A need for detox. Okay, so the detox could be the substances they were just talking about, self-medicating. It could be food. It can be drugs. It could be alcohol. It could be pills, like pills that you don't need to be taking anymore. There's something here about you're watering yourself down to stay in this uncomfortable situation instead of building yourself up to get out of the uncomfortable situation. All right, and you can do anything. That's the thing. Like, you have this passion and this charm about you that's electric. Did you just see that angel orb fly right there? You have this passion and charm about you that's electric, okay? And you have the, like, innate ability to easily attract helpful people. You do. You have that. So what they're asking you to do right now with this stagnancy is to release the past. And the biggest thing they want you to release is that pressure. And it's like, how do you do that, right? You don't know how to do that because you're too afraid to try something new to see if it'll work. So you just stay in this place of saying, I don't know how to do that. All right, I'm just going to watch TV type of energy is what I'm getting, because you don't believe, you don't have the self-confidence to move forward. But that lack of self-confidence comes from people hurting you, misusing you, mistreating you, and your upbringing with, and it's not that I'm saying your parents are bad or your grandparents or whoever. It's that I'm getting that they just put a lot of pressure on you, and that same pressure you're putting on yourself. Well, when they put the pressure on you to do something and you're good at it, you don't care. But when you put that same pressure on yourself, and you're trying to start something new and you're comparing yourself to other people who do it, then you feel like a failure, and that you're not a failure. Okay, you don't fail unless you quit trying. You fail when you quit trying. But if you keep picking yourself back up, you got the wheel, which is your new beginning. When you put it, it's like even 10 minutes a day. It's literally start small. And whatever it is they're asking you to do, give it 10 minutes. Even just 10 minutes a day would work to start. But that's what I mean. It's like you just have to start. This is a change and a new direction that offers you happiness. You want this change. Okay? I love you. I will see you in the next one, Aquarius. Peace and love.